Hi, my name is Franco Greco from Psychologist based in Elsternwick. On Monday evening, I had the great pleasure of attending a Q&A screening of a new film, Australian film, called The Correspondent. It stars Richard Roxburgh, who plays the Australian journalist Peter Greste. The film depicts Peter Greste's time and experience in Egypt when he was arrested for terrorist charges. The film takes us through his arrest, his trial, his imprisonment, and ultimately his release after 400 days. At the end of the film, I also attended a Q&A with both Peter Greste and Richard Roxburgh, where they talk about the film, the making of the film, but also ultimately sort of Peter's experience during his time in Egypt in 2013 and 15, and his release and what he's doing with his life now. One of the things that came up for me around the film and listening to both Peter and Richard talk about the film was this concept called the hope circuit that was coined by Martin Seligman, an American psychologist who wrote a book of the same name. The hope circuit talks about how humans have this natural instinct to default to despair, but also to rebound and reflex back into hope. And throughout the film, we see this happen time and time again in Peter's experience in terms of his arrest, his trial, his imprisonment, where every moment where he descends in despair, there's a capacity for him to reflex or rebound back into hope. Whether it's by seeing his brother in the courtroom and being encouraged by that, or by the camaraderie between other prisoners that are in prison with him, the playing of backgammon in the prison, not only just to pass time, but to have it to create a sense of competition, but a sense of a goal to work on, get better at. Even Peter running around in a closed confinement of a prison, maintaining his fitness, doing push-ups in a small cell. All these were examples of him still seeking hope, still staying alive, still making life happen for him. And also his desire to get release and thinking through, okay, what are these options that are available to him? It's a wonderful film. I highly recommend it. But also want you to understand one of the things that came out for me around the film is that we as humans, doesn't matter how bad it gets, we are wired to rebound and reflex back into hope. I hope you found this video useful. Talk next time.